What the fuck? Why is this not working? Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. Damn, I just turned on my PC and it's... Alright, but... Hope you guys had an amazing trading day. Let's go over the trading day today. Again, I didn't take any trades. Nothing, honestly, I really like to take. After my drawn liquidity got taken for the day, I ended up getting off. So I had two potential draws in liquidity. One being New York session high of day and the 4-hour equal highs, and then which this is the same draw, and then data lows, which again was very low probability of me actually trading two because I just didn't like them. So if we just if I base off the trading week based off of candle, right, and ranges, it just didn't make sense for price to go higher. It didn't make sense for price to go, I don't want to say higher, but after data lows got taken, I didn't see price going higher after that, because that would have confirmed my bias, right, my thesis, right? So for example, if we hop on the weekly time frame, again, I'm gonna go over a little bit of open high low close and open low high close. So if you look at price here, we opened lower, right? So Monday essentially opens lower into Tuesday, and going into Wednesday, we start actually getting out of this manipulation leg. Thursday is the expansion, and then Friday is the retracement. So it's open, low, Thursday expansion, Wednesday, retracement, right? Or distribution, I guess. Wednesday distribution. Going into Thursday, it's retracement, expansion, and then Friday is the close, right? So it's open, low, high, and then it's gonna close, right? So Monday, Tuesday, if we look at this, right? If we look at price here, this was Monday here, going into Monday. So we go on the 4-hour candle here. As you can see, Monday opens, accumulates, Tuesday manipulates, going into Wednesday, we distribute, right? Thursday, retracement, right? So accumulation, manipulation, distribution, retracement, expansion, and then there's the close, right? So there's an open, low, high, and then Friday is going to give us a retracement close. So for me, I was expecting the close to be higher up. I wanted to see at least New York session high of day today, and then that was going to be my target. So New York high session high of day, and then give us that close today. That's what I was expecting, right? So coming into the day here, I hope that makes sense, the open, high, low, close. So let me just kind of go over a little bit one more time. So as you can see, Monday we accumulate, and then we manipulate, and going into Tuesday, into Wednesday we distribute, right? Thursday we retrace, and then expand, right? Retracement into a P ray, into again, if I go over my strategy, I want to see equilibrium, higher time repeater rate, retracement, expansion to intermediate term high and above if you wanted to. Again, my target was only up to here for the day, and ended up getting hit, right? And as you can see, anything, if you look at price here and look at open, low, high, close, for an open low, anything below the opening price is a buying opportunity. Buying. Obviously, I'm not gonna buy down here because I like confirmation of the open low on a higher time frame. Obviously, there's certain occasion where it makes sense, but in this occasion, if we're looking at price and waiting for it to be undeniably clear, again, I already have the indicator for it. This is the monthly and weekly open. What do? We come below the opening price of the week, and anything below, again, after this is a pretty clear draw liquidity. Once price already manipulated and now is respecting bullish PD rates and disrespecting bearish PD rates, now anything below the opening price is a buying opportunity. That's why this long made sense. All right. So again, now coming into the day, again, I looked at 8:30 news. 8:30 opens lower. What do? Sweep the low and go below midnight opening price, and then displays higher. This to me was bullish. Again, it did not make sense to be bearish today, in my opinion, other than the fact that of the open, low, high, close. So you were expecting Friday to really retrace and go back down, right? So again, if you were expecting that, then cool, good for you. Awesome, you caught a banger trade, right? For me, I was just bullish. I wanted to take low hanging fruit and then see the retracement during PM session or something. right? I wanted to see an objective for the morning that was not data lows, right? So again, my draw liquidity was equal highs and then New York session high of day. So coming into this, as you can see, we put in this bullish SMT coming into a morning bullish SMT. 830 is essentially opening lower. We swept sell side liquidity here, this being London session lows, creating this, making me believe that 830 manipulated lower and then distributed higher. What did I want? So if it's accumulation, manipulation, distribution, what am I expecting? Retracement, expansion, same thing, right? So what did I want to see? I want to see equilibrium of this. I want to see equilibrium of this dealing range, right? Initially I wanted to see this, but again I want to make sure, again, once price mitigated this and inversed on the 5 here, to me this just didn't make that much sense, because I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just didn't make much sense because I felt like I wanted to see some sort of liquidity get ran. Like, I wanted to see like something get ran here where it made sense to take a long. Like, it made sense, and there's no low that got taken here that made sense to go long. And on top of that, we had equal lows. Like, structure here just didn't look the best. We left like these equal lows, I believe, here too. Like, there was just nothing there, in my opinion. Price didn't seem like this was actually an inversion long. It looked like a fake out to me. So yeah, it just didn't look as good as I wanted it to be. And again, it wasn't in a key time. Like, this was not 9:50 macro inversion, and I just rather wait for, again, 10 a.m. in this occasion. So again, I want to see 10 a.m. Price ended up 10 a.m. ended up opening lower here. And then what did we do here? This made a lot of sense to me. This was pretty nice. So now that we have this low to this high, now I was looking for price to trade into this hourly gap, right? But in equilibrium. So we're looking at this right here. I was looking at this, and price at this moment, once we swept this low, I was looking for this 1 minute inversion. This was so A plus to me, because now 10 a.m. open lower, swept sell side liquidity, tapped into an hourly, and then if we're truly bullish, what is price gonna do? We should hold this low, right? So when price put in this SMT, this made me feel like this is a protected low. So I was like, all right, this is A plus setup. Time and price are aligned. Order block is being put in. Once we create the order block, I was like, all right, perfect. I just hope we get a good inversion, and then I would go break even here. This would have been my break even. I would have longed if once price inversed, and then stop right here, and then TP right around here. Like, this is how I would approach this trade. Obviously, as you can see, it didn't happen. Price ended up respecting, going lower, displacing through. Once price like closed below on ES here, once we closed below this low on ES, this made me believe that we're most likely going to be bullish, but I'll still give it a try if price gives me the opportunity. Again, price didn't really give the inversion, didn't do anything. So my last thing was, okay, if this 5 minute inverses, I want to see a retracement into this 5 or into this breaker, and then I'll look to short right here, but with lower size. Again, because now what is happening? Price is picking a side again, right? Like, once we're picking a clear one direction side, it makes a lot more sense, right? In this occasion, we pick this side, but we get no retracement, nothing. So in my opinion, it's either I'm going to take this trade and it's going to make sense, or I'm not, right? Anything, in my opinion, I believe trading right here just doesn't make any sense, because, again, if you're looking at the 830 analogy, we're opening lower, price is going higher again. Like, we swept this high here for sure, that's fine, right? But this high right here, this 4 hour, we inverse this 4 hour for value gap. So in my opinion, I just feel like if this gets invalidated, we're not delivering from a higher time frame gap. Higher time frame is closing above these highs, so it's telling me we're bullish. So to me, in order to be bearish, I need big displacement through and a retracement to enter shorts. Never got that. We created low resistance. So once price took out data lows, I just logged my accounts because it just didn't make sense to long anymore. I told myself, okay, like, I wouldn't look for a mechanical trade here because of the weekly candle, the open, high, low, close. So I would be expecting price to be retracing for the rest of the day. So yeah, again, now as you can see, we're literally moving sideways. Yeah. Nothing else I would take. In my opinion, I just feel like if we grab ranges, or like, again, this is the previous range, we disrespect discount. Right here we disrespect discount going into premium, and then we respect discount from this side and then go higher. We're going here, we're looking at previous day high right here. Previous day low to the high of this range. Again, where are we gonna bounce off from? I see this BISI and I see this breaker here. That's what I'm looking at. This looks pretty good. Again, this to me would be bullish. Again, and now we'll confirm bullish price action is a close above this high, making bullish price action. So essentially what I could look for, what you could look for in this occasion is, so anything below here, like something like this. So, and then I would target, so this is accumulation. The first move I expect it to be a false breakout. So I'm looking for price to dip down lower and then inversion, and I would target the end of the accumulation zone, you know, something like this. But yeah, this is, I think, a small gap here, the smallest gap. So maybe if that gap gets invalidated. Is that a gap or am I tweaking? No, that's a gap, but it's super small, right? I'm looking at it from a 15-minute perspective. So again, we've been pretty much accumulating here. I'd say like maybe 2 p.m. would be key. Open lower, inversion, and then some sort of equal highs or something around here. This is lunch highs here, so our lunch highs is right here. So yeah, this is how I would approach this, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the trade recap. So again, I'm looking for A+ setups, high quality setups. Again, something where we're picking one direction, one side, and I'm going to trade daily profiles. Again, if I'm bullish, I'm going to trust that I'm bullish. I'm going to wait for my condition. Once I wait for it, I'm going to take the trade and accept probabilities that, you know what, this trade might fail, and that's fine, right? But the most important thing is staying confident during those times. And yeah, so that being said, we did pretty well this week. We took one trade yesterday on the evals and we cooked, so that was pretty nice. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.